Ein wunderschönes Hallihallöchen, liebe Leute, und willkommen zurück zu einer weiteren Folge Red Dead Redemption 2. So, wir werden jetzt mit Hosea sprechen und schauen, was er uns zu sagen hat, beziehungsweise was er vorhat mit uns. Seid gespannt und hört zu.
Hosea?
Hey, Arthur.
Come on! If we're gonna make it to this party, we sure as shit better clean up a little.
So we're doing this?
Oh, yeah. Old friend Dutch Van der Linde's finally showing his true colors. Social climbing.
Old Senor Bronte, that horrendous snake, has invited us to the ball, Cinderella. So my suggestion is we go and get you a gown.
You son of a bitch.
Okay, was passiert hier? Schwarzer Bildschirm. Unsere Ladeblume da unten, oder was das sein soll. Unser Laderad. Ah, okay.
We are ridiculous. Utterly.
I ain't never been to a ball in my life.
Nor have I, if I am being honest.
I used to quite often. There can be fine pickings.
No pickpocketing. We are here to make real contact.
Schick sehen die Herren heute aus.
I don't know. We'll find what we can. All I know for sure is we are going to a party at the mayor's house, and the guest of honor is the worst crook in town. I'm sure that we will find something.
Okay.
Oh je, dann lassen wir es mal krachen.
Gentlemen, Luca, I'm afraid the mayor does not allow guns at official functions after last year's incident. Luca here will take you to Mr. Bronte. I believe he is expecting you.
Follow me, gentlemen.
Na, dann mal, auf geht's.
This way, please, gentlemen. Senior Bronte will be so pleased that you made it.
We are honored to be here.
That's wonderful, wonderful. Come down this way. What a beautiful evening it shall be. Mr. Bronte is a very good friends with the mayor. Good evening, Pierre.
Senor Napoli?
As long as the mayor behaves himself, you know. Mr. Bronte, he has that thing, you know, respect.
Hosea, Bill, you join the party. We'll meet you out back after we pay our respects to Senor Bronte.
Come.
We'll meet you out in the balcony when you're done.
Folge der Eskorte, okay.
Ah, the angry cowboys, you arrived. And you've washed per la prima volta questo mese, senza dubbio.
This is quite a party you've invited us to.
Yes, quite something. Although I'm not quite sure what.
So, this is Saint Denis High Society.
Yes, apparently so.
And all these people, these are friends of yours, Senor Bronte?
No, not quite, not quite. But they certainly are afraid of me. Like that one. See that wretch? He's the mayor. Henri Lemieux. He'll do anything for $1, and I mean anything.
Politics is a foul business.
Yes. Oh, and that one too. That is Alberto Fusar. He owns a sugar plantation out on the island, and he comes here to whore and despoil himself. Oh, and that is Hobart Crawley, a Confederate major in the war. And a hero, they say, but that is his very young wife. I mean, a young mistress, that's the natural order of things, yes, but a young wife is unseemly. Oh, the Redskins. I have no sympathy for them, because whoever is stupid enough to get tricked by the Americans, no, they get what they deserve, huh? Yes, and a letter to the mayor. Oh, yeah, that'll save you. And that is Hector Fellows. This self-righteous newspaper man. Maybe you will kill him for me one day.
Well, We're not paid killers as such, not in cold blood anyway.
I did not know you were so particular that you wouldn't help a friend.
Oh, I'm willing to help in any way I can, within reason.
I'm going to pretend to understand what that means.
I meant no offense, sir.
Ah, none taken. None taken! All these vulgar people. They hate me. Non vedo l'ora di guardarti morire.
Well, it has been wonderful conversing with you, but I can tell that you are very busy, and I won't waste any more of your time.
Yes. Go, enjoy yourselves, and mingle with this vulgar scum. It'll make you long for the days when you could shoot each other and screw cows out on the open range.
Those sure were the days. Good day, gentlemen.
Good day to you. But before you go, what exactly are your plans here?
Well, we've not made any... Well, we are going to need some money.
Money, yes, of course. But there's money at the trolley station. They keep a lot of cash there in the day. Now, I could not involve myself in such matters. But you, as a guest, yes, as my guest, bah, do it, huh? Okay, good day, gentlemen.
Goodbye.
Okay,
Echt komisch, dieser Kauz.
Adesso il vino buono.
I'll show you to the party, gentlemen, if you'll kindly follow me.
Okay, er hat abgeschlossen. Da muss wohl irgendwas Wichtiges in dem Raum sein. Folge Dutch. Ja.
Ciao, ciao.
Gentlemen, let's go ingratiate ourselves.
Bonsoir.
Okay. Go find the mayor if you can and stay out of trouble and steal nothing unless it's information. Of course. Jose, you go find us someplace to rob. Bill, go make us some new friends. I'm gonna find out if old Cornwall and what's his name, Milton, knows we're here. Gentlemen.
Misch dich unter die Gäste im Garten. Na, das können wir ja auf jeden Fall. Sieht schön aus hier. Ich bin gespannt, was uns erwartet.
Get me a bloody drink, will you? It's all very well, but my daughter could do better. How's the Philistine you went to?
Outrageous. These dancers. Well, if that's French culture for you, sign me up for French lessons.
Hier sollen wir auf jeden Fall noch nicht hin. Doch, doch. Das war doch richtig.
Mr. Lemieux, I suggested that all of us, as Americans, had a duty to take care of people living in this.
Sure. Thank you very much.
Theaterkarte.
Good evening.
Wie jetzt?
It is not a verbal problem, but a human problem. An American problem. We want to end this century yet more besmirched. Why would you do this to me? Because of more sins? Do we wish to better ourselves? I hope the latter.
As of course do I. But things are more complex in matters of men than in the heads of the intellectuals.
It ain't complex, Lemieux. And only an idiot like you, buddy, would try to make it so.
I will not deny idiocy, sir, but perhaps now is not the time.
Was auch immer wir jetzt hier gerade bei ihm machen.
You are drunk, Ferdinand.
Aber okay, wahrscheinlich einfach nur dastehen und zuhören.
But this man loves darkies.
Hey, you are pretty drunk. Yeah, hey, what say you and me cool off? Get your hands off me. Come on, sleep it off. Sit down and calm down. Count to 1,000. Then you can rejoin the party.
Hello there.
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure.
Henri Lemieux. I hope you're enjoying my party.
The mayor.
Allegedly.
There's quite a place you got here.
It's not mine, and the city is horribly in debt, but we can still put on a good show. Do you know Evelyn Miller?
My lord. The rider?
Well, we seem to have another deranged drunkard on our hands.
Shall we?
My lord, they're fantastic.
Sieht ja wirklich schön aus, oder? Wahnsinn. Die haben sich hier so viel einfallen lassen in dem Spiel.
Monsieur, please. Mr. Cornwall was quite insistent, I'm afraid. He shouted down the telephone for several minutes.
Mr. Cornwall is a horse's ass, and a bad horse.
I'm very sorry, sir.
It's not your fault. I'm a fool for trusting him. I'll come in and sign it in a minute. Let me enjoy the fireworks.
Of course.
Did he say something about Cornwall? Yes. Find out what. Sure.
Okay, also das wird hier noch eine längere Szene. Folge dem Diener, ohne entdeckt zu werden. Und wir verpassen das ganz schöne Feuerwerk. Schade. Oh, es sieht so schön aus. Wahnsinn.
No problems?
Everything's fine. We have the place well secured.
Good. Mr. Bronte has a habit of wandering about and reading whatever he likes.
We're watching him and his men like hawks.
Thank you, Mr. Terrapin.
Okay, er ist reingegangen.
Is everything taken care of? The telephone, it keeps ringing.
The mayor said he will sign later. Marie! Marie! Find that little reprobate Jip and beat him. We will not have standard slip in this house. Have you lost your mind? I said, have you lost your mind? Come here. Come here. Look at me. Look at me. Who do you think you are? This area is not meant for the likes of you. You know this. Standards in this house are slipping. This is a final warning to you, miss. A final warning. Now get out of my sight.
Unhöflicher Kauz. Er geht nach oben, richtig? Aha. Waren wir da nicht vorhin auch schon? Ja. Und er geht in das Zimmer, was abgeschlossen ist.
Mr. Leviticus Cornwall.
Okay, okay.
Top secret. Extremely confidential. Very interesting.
Brief von Bürgermeister Lemoyne an Angelo Bronte aus dem Büro des Bürgermeisters, Rathaus der Stadt Saint-Denis, Lemoyne. Im Mai 1899. Mein treuer Angelo, wieder einmal steht die Stadt in deiner Schuld und ich bin sprachlos ob deiner Großzügigkeit. Deine großherzige Spende wird der Eckpfeiler sein für die Finanzierung unseres Traums, in unserer Stadt eine weltberühmte Universität anzusiedeln. Na Mensch, wir sind auf dem besten Wege, die nötigen Mittel sowohl für die theologische Fakultät als auch für die geisteswissenschaftliche Hochschule zusammen zu bekommen. Die zukünftigen Studenten von Lemoyne haben der Vision von Männern wie dir eine Menge zu verdanken. Ich bin dir auf ewig dankbar, dein Freund Henry Lemoyne. Na Mensch. Schnell weg hier, bevor der nämlich gleich hier wieder da rausgeschissen kommt. Und dann haben wir den Salat. So, mit Dutch plaudern.
Find anything? I think so.
Nothing. This town is a waste of time.
Maybe not. Arthur? Gentlemen, I think we're done here.
Oh, das,
Plenty of money moves through here, of course, and I think I found out how we can grab some of it. Big bank.
Aber es ist trotzdem ein schönes Haus hier.
But not yet.
A city bank?
Maybe. And a stuffed one. If we're gonna leave, that could be the one thing we need.
There's also that trolley car station Senor Bronte told us about, and I heard about a high-stakes poker game. Come on. Here comes Lenny. All right. Let's get in. Go home.
Ab nach Hause, okay, alles klar.
Awkward in all my life. All them folk all so pleased with themselves. Oh, high society's pigeon shit. If you ask me, it's more like torture.
Well, that's sort of the point, isn't it? Let the people torture themselves.
Here's them papers I took.
Anybody see you take this?
I don't think so.
I might have an idea. Let me think on it.
Alles klar. Haben wir das auch wieder erledigt? Hoffe ich doch zumindest. Bin gespannt, was gleich kommt.
Interesting times.
I guess. So what's next? Dancing lessons? Deportment?
More along the lines of armed robbery. Jose is handling reconnaissance on the bank. He and Abigail are gonna run some distractions, see how the law reacts.
Good.
Oh, and I spoke to Evelyn Miller. Fine man. Here helping the Indian chief we saw.
Yeah, I met him too, with the mayor.
He's lobbying officials in Saint Denis on their behalf. Maybe we could help.
Maybe.
Now, I think there's a lot of money on the riverboat. A lot of money. And Trelawney, he's investigating for us. He says to meet him at the Taylor's.
Okay.
One big score down here, Arthur, and we disappear. We are almost heading home.
Where is home?
I don't know. Exactly. But I can smell it. I'm gonna go investigate this trolley thing old Bronte was talking about.
Wenn Dutch sich da mal nicht zu selbstsicher ist mit dem Ganzen. Aber okay, ihr werdet selber sehen, was da noch so kommt. Der goldene Käfig. Mission abgeschlossen. Silbertrophäe. Perfekt. Haben wir das auf jeden Fall auch geregelt. Und ja, wie immer würde ich sagen, was kann man denn hier untersuchen? Achso, Astos Vater. Achso, da hängen jetzt die ganzen Bilder, die vorher an dem Wagen hingen. Wir genießen hier nochmal so einen kleinen Blick nach draußen. Stellen fest, schönes Wetter. Und verabschieden uns mit dieser Folge und sehen uns definitiv in der nächsten Folge wieder. Tschüss und bis zum nächsten Mal.